Chaim, it's Rabbi Shepherds here from King David's Tomb, KingDavidKabbalah.com. We are on our series of Reincarnation 101, and today we're going to speak about a very interesting article, The Secret of the Iboom. What happens when someone passed away with no children? What does it mean for the continuation of his soul journey with the help of Hashem? But first I want to dedicate the shiur for the Ilui Neshama, elevation of the soul of Yehudah Tzvi ben Chaim, Raphael Israel ben Alter Chaim, and to invite you also to help and support this class and other activities and projects that we are doing. So you can contact us for the dedication of this shiur, other shiurim and publications, and etc. With the help of Hashem. And we are in Zohar Mishpatim, page 99b, and here the Zohar is telling us the secret of the iboom. Okay, so we'll start here. What is first of all, what is the iboom? To make sure that we are all on the same page, there is portion in the Torah that says when a person passed away with no children and he have a brother, so his wife can go to the brother of the late husband, and if they do that, that is called iboom. Generally, a wife cannot marry the brother of her husband. But in these circumstances, the Torah not only permitted it, it seems that there is a certain benefit when they do so. So what is that benefit according to the secrets of the Zohar? So first of all, we have to understand that there is a big meaning, it's a lot of meaning, the fact that the person has children or doesn't have children. When someone doesn't have children, he didn't complete his tikkun. He didn't perform what he came here for. Therefore, he have to basically go into certain process of reincarnation, even though he didn't do it purposely, but he have to go through a process of reincarnation to get to his tikkun. And when we understand that, then the Zohar is telling us the secret that what happens actually when the wife married the brother and they have a child, so that child is called on the name on the late husband that passed away. What's the reason for that? Because the Zohar is telling us that really that is the soul of that person is coming into this baby. The soul of the late husband comes into this baby. So the woman that was her husband, now she's married to the brother, and she becomes to be mother for the soul of her husband. And that's something that is very, very interesting, fundamental understanding, that we see that souls are coming again to another lifetime with a connection to the same people that they had, but in a different relationship, a different connection. Okay, so in other words, like we see here about the iboom, the point that the Zohar is revealing to us, we can understand the same way also that a person can be a father to maybe his parents or his grandparents' souls that are coming to have a reincarnation in the new generation. We have things like that in the Torah. And this, when we understand that, So that is giving us a big understanding, and with the help of Hashem, we will continue to explore another point of understanding with the reincarnation, how the reincarnation works when Hashem decides to bring a person back to the world. And so let's see, I'm not going to read all the text because then it will take a long time, the class, and we want to keep it short. So I will give you the highlights, okay? And while I'm giving you those highlights, so I'm pointing on the text, so those that knows Hebrew can see the source inside. B'ezrat Hashem. So all of the idea is starting from the pasuk Im acheret yikach lo, and we already spoke about the way that the Zohar explains the concept of this pasuk. Okay. The first thing I want to point is that the Zohar says, Kol nishmatim alin begilgula. All of the souls are coming within reincarnation, meaning it's not only about a punishment. It's not only about something negative. It is part of the system. This is the way that Hashem created the world, that the souls will be reincarnated again and again until they complete their tikkun, their mission, and then they can rest in the world of souls. And the question is, when the soul is coming down to another round in this world. So for this we have the concept of tikla, which is the way that Hashem is doing the weight, the width is the scale of checking what is the judgment of the person to have also to continue the life of the people that are in this world, and if to bring them back when they are out of this world. And the question is, Kama Gilgulin, how many times the soul have to be reincarnated? And the answer is that we don't know. We don't really have an answer for that. Only Hashem knows how many times the soul have to be reincarnated. We hope that we can finish our tikkun in this lifetime and move on, but whatever it is that is needed. And that is a very important point to understand, that we are here as long as Hashem wants to keep us here, also in each lifetime, and also for all of the journey of the soul through all of the lifetimes that it goes through in this world. But there is also another possibility that we already mentioned before. We spoke about this nishmatin irtelain, the naked souls that are naked from mitzvot, from good deeds, and they are in this world without a physical body. And that's something that is a very big punishment, that it's not the reason that we are doing the Torah and the mitzvot, but that's a big benefit of whoever have the merit to follow the Torah and the mitzvot, that his soul will not be naked, meaning it will have a physical body, it will have the spiritual garments to allow it to come to the heavens. And then there's another possibility that the Zohar is speaking about, that that the souls are reincarnated like a stone, so they can actually reincarnated in a stone. And it says that even mikir dizak, the stones that are yelling out from the wall, so the tzaddikim like the Arizal, they could hear it. They was able to go through a place and hear the soul that is screaming from a stone in the wall, and he knew what to do to help the soul to get out of that prison of the stone and to get to an elevation. And that's something that is extremely important. And because we don't have that ability like the Arizal, we have to, as much as we can, try to, with the mitzvot that we do, with the Torah that we do, with the prayers, with the brachot, all what we do, to have in mind also to elevate all of the souls that we are able to help them that are captured in minerals, plantation, animals, all kinds of different levels of tikkun. All of that should be within that frame. So, okay. The point that I wanted to focus on is here. Ruach denafik mehai alma, the spirit that goes out of this world, the lo itrabi, that it didn't multiply, lo itpashet behai alma, didn't expand in this world, meaning the person didn't have children. What happens? Azla b'gilgula, it goes into reincarnation, lo ishtakach neicha, and it doesn't have rest. At the b'gilgula be'alma, it comes to this world ke'avna bekuspita, like a stone, ad ishtakach ha'u peruka deifrokle, until someone will know how to redeem it, how to bring that soul to its tikkun. Aidila me'u mana mamash, and it will be elevated from that vessel. Mana is a vessel, meaning the stone or whatever, like something that is steel. דאבא אי הוא השתמש בה, ודביק בתדיר רוחה ונפשה, והבה בת זוגה רוחה ברוחה, והוא פורקה בני לקדם הקמין. So basically he needs to reconnect with his female partner, meaning to get married and to have children. And then when he have children in that next lifetime, so that will be tikkun for him for the previous lifetime that he didn't have children. So there's a whole chain of cause and reaction that is coming from that. Okay? So that spirit that is connected with that vessel doesn't get lost. דהה לית מילה אפילו זהירה בעלמא דלא אהבי לה אתר ודוכתא להתמרה להתקן שכתמן לא יתביא להלמין. So basically every word that a person is saying in this world, it doesn't get lost. Whatever a person say out, it makes a remark in the space of the world around him. So he left a certain spirit in that vessel, and the question is, where does it go to? ודאי רדיף בדע עיקר ויסוד הדילה, דעה נפיק מנה ואייתי לה ובני לה בדוכתה. בהוא אתה, דהו בת זוגה, דנפק בעדה, ואבני תמן מלכמנימני. Okay. So it's a little bit complicated, but I have to give some background that you will understand what does it mean, the Zohar here. There's a concept that is Rucha de Shavak Babala, the spirit that goes from the husband to the wife in their first connection. Okay? There's a lot to say about it, but like I said, I want to keep it short. So let's just say that it is a very specific spiritual power that is needed to be able to multiply. It is needed for that the marriage will produce children. And when a person doesn't have that, so that is an issue. Another issue is when a person had it and then he passed away, and then the widow, his wife, she have that spirit from her late husband within her. And if she wants to remarry, it's an issue. and that is there's a certain ceremony that is called tikkun almanah that the Rashash did exactly for that case, which is basically that the widow comes in front of Bedin, 10 people that are sitting, and there's a whole like back and forth kind of dialogue between the woman and the Bedin, and they are basically letting her to be free from her late husband's spirit that is within her, that will allow her to get married again. And then when that happens, so it could be that the person that didn't have children and is coming again with reincarnation, so he's coming as a second husband to the wife, to a woman, that she have that spirit of their late husband within her, and then when they produce children, so then that is the tikkun for two souls. Also the late husband of the wife, that he have like his spirit is left his widow, his ex-wife, and that is tikkun for him. And also for the previous person that passed away with no children, and now he came in another lifetime, and now he have children. So in the same act, there's tikkun for two souls. I hope it makes sense. It's a little bit complicated. I try to keep it short and simple, but it's a little bit difficult. The Zohar here is going into like a deep subject, but with the help of Hashem, we'll manage to go through that, understand it, and to have the benefit of exploring the Zohar and explaining the Zohar and learning the Zohar together and bringing the light and the bracha to the world, that we know that as much as more people are getting inspired from those words of truth of the Zohar, that brings the redemption, that brings the blessings, that brings all of the good stuff that we are waiting and wishing for. Okay, so we'll hold it here for this week. I just want to say again, please visit our website, kingdavidkabbalah.com, and enjoy all of the services and products that we have there that will help us to continue and to create more content and more things that you and other people can enjoy and have benefit from, and take advantage to uplift yourself, to upgrade your prayers. And with the help of Hashem, we should all see the final redemption very soon, for miracles and comfort in this world and the next world. Amen. Thank you very much. Bracha v'atzlacha.